Okay, so there's definitely going to be some dog coitus up in my searches. Hi friends, it is Sam, and I have been a busy bee over the past few weeks. I've had vet appointments and I've been settling a new dog in, and I've been working overtime. It's just been utter madness and stress. So I thought today I'd film a bit of an easy video. I know for a fact that I Google some really obscure stuff, because to be honest, I Google everything. If I have a question, I'll ask Google. It's something that quite a lot of people neglect to do. People with smartphones will show me an address and ask me if I know where it is. It's like, no, but Google Maps will, and that's on the device you're showing me right now. But yeah, I'm one of those people who just Googles absolutely everything, so we're gonna be seeing some really interesting things in my history today. The first of which is, why do my ears feel clogged? On Saturday this week, I felt a bit anxious. I'm not sure why, but I just didn't feel right, and one of the first signs of a panic attack from me is clogged ears. So I tried to take it really easy on Saturday. Obviously I still worked hard, but I tried not to be stressed about working hard. And I tried not to be stressed about the customers. But my ears felt clogged all afternoon, and I got home and they still felt clogged. So I Googled it, even though I knew it was most likely an anxiety thing. I just wanted to know why else you could get clogged ears. And that's the story behind that. I searched for chrysanthemum because my shop was selling them on Animal Crossing, and I wanted to know if I was thinking of the right flowers, and I was. They look like this, they're quite beautiful, and I now have some on my island. So there's going to be quite a few Animal Crossing related questions in these searches, and the next one is one of those. How to cheer up my resident, ACNH. My favourite resident was sad. She got in an argument with my least favourite resident, and I really wanted to cheer her up, but apparently you can't. You just have to wait for them to cheer up, and it doesn't take too long, so that's fine, but I made sure to give her a present when she was feeling better anyway. I searched for a Gogglebox. Gogglebox is a UK TV show on Channel 4. It's basically watching people watching TV and seeing them react to it. A colleague of mine had suggested that I start watching it, and I've been watching it on Netflix because it was uploaded to Netflix recently, and I wanted to tell her like who my favourite Goggleboxer was, so I googled it to show her a picture of him because I don't know his name. Oh dear. Will my dog get pregnant after 10 seconds? My dogs, man. Don really fancies his sister. We can't get her spayed until February, so we have to kind of keep an eye on them at all times at the moment. I may end up pulling out all of my hair before February. I searched for Mary-Kate and Ashley. One of my favourite films from my teenagehood, if you will, was put on Netflix recently, and that is New York Minute. And of course, I was one of those kids who was obsessed with Mary-Kate and Ashley, so I wanted to Google what they're up to now. Apparently they're fashion designers. I searched for, what is the chirping sound in Animal Crossing? If you play Animal Crossing, you may have noticed a chirping sound on your island. Around the grassy areas, you may have shaken trees and run around with your net trying to catch thin air, but you may not have found anything, and that is because the chirping you can hear is a mole cricket, and you have to dig them up and then catch them, which has led to me digging so many holes on my island and then having to fill them all back in once I found the cricket. I don't tend to do it anymore. Now that I've got one and donated it to my museum, I just tend to ignore it, but if it really bugs me and there's a small grassy area, I will find the cricket. I searched materialize versus materialize. What's the difference? I was subtitling my previous video, and I wanted the United Kingdom English spelling, so I googled which one it was, and turns out that it was the S one. I already knew that, but I just wanted to double check. I searched for titanium black ring. The aces who watch my videos may have noticed that I haven't been wearing this for a while, and that is because I have gained weight and it can no longer fit on my ace finger. So my mother is very kindly getting me a new one for Christmas. I searched for random barbecue on my island. Apparently residents can place random things in the plaza on your island and there's nothing you'd know about it, which is fine. I searched for vegan banana bread. I made an excellent banana bread from the recipe I found after searching this, so thank you, Google. I searched for green hippo Animal Crossing. I have a green hippo on Animal Crossing and I wanted to show my friend which one it was, but I'd got them off a deserted island and it was the day before they were due to move in and I forgot their name, so I googled them. It's Rocco, if you're wondering. And she then told me that she had Sterling, so I googled him. And he's an interesting one, isn't he? I searched for Adam Driver. Basically, my neighbour has the most interesting front room I've ever seen. They don't have curtains, so I was able to like see what's in there. I don't actively look in, but from what I can gather, their front room contains plants and a life-size cardboard cutout of Adam Driver. I was telling my work colleague that that was what was in the living room and they were like, who's Adam Driver? So I googled it to show them pictures. I searched for Utterly Butterly. We had some Utterly Butterly delivered to my workplace and my boss was out and I had to find a price for it. So I averaged the supermarket price and found a price that way. I searched for animal won't leave my campsite. I got Graham on my campsite. And the first animal that visits your campsite, you have to keep. So I have Graham on my island at the moment and I'm not for it. I can't wait for him to leave. I searched for Trebor soft fruits vegan. Some soft fruits went out of date in work. I was hungry, so I had to see if they were vegan before I could start scoffing them. They are. I have been scoffing them. I searched for how to change microchip information. We got a new dog. She is adopted, so we have to change her microchip information. I searched for what happens if I miss sertraline. Basically, I'd been off my meds for a few days, pure accident, and I was feeling unwell. So I googled what happens if I miss sertraline, and it so happens that I was going through withdrawal symptoms. That wasn't great. I searched for do clocks change automatically on Nintendo Switch? The clocks were changing because of the change in seasons, and I wanted to know if I needed to change the clock on my Switch because Animal Crossing works in real time, so I wanted the time to be correct on my game, and it turns out that the clocks do change automatically on Nintendo Switch. I searched for how long does a roast chicken last? My dog went off his dog food. So I decided that I was going to buy a whole carcass and cook it and give that to him for his meals, and I wanted to know how long it would last before it started to make him ill. Roast chicken lasts for 3 to 4 days after cooking, if you're interested. I searched for Carly Rae Jepsen Call Me Maybe copyright YouTube because I was singing Carly Rae Jepsen in one of my vlogs and I wanted to know if I could keep it in without getting a copyright strike, and I'm not confident that I could have kept it in, so I cut it out. Sorry. So there we have it. There are some of the weird things I googled. I have quite a lot more in. Hi, my battery just ran out. Yeah, I have quite a lot more in my search history because I never delete it. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know and I will most certainly make a part 2. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!